Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. My name is Sue Roscoff, and I am an ambassador here with Project Die Hard, and you are in the right place. It's Monday night. You want to know what's going on? This is where you need to be. So we have the one, the only founder and what are we? President, CEO, head honcho, wearer of all hats. He is here. Brian Gibson is here to give all those updates. I'm going to bring him on in. Brian, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm blessed. Such a great week last week. Although I understand prayer for health is needed on your end.
Yes.
Okay, look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Susan is here on her deathbed helping this mission grow. Why aren't you? Why is it so few believe in this mission? The tune hasn't changed in years. We need more people. With that, I got 5 slides, 5 or 6, I'm not sure.
I know you added one at the end, so you might have lost count.
Yeah. When things roll to me,
You got to go with it.
God sends the plan. So we will see if we can make it happen. All right, let me get this ready. Window, this one. Is that the one I want? We'll find out. Yep. All right. The big blessing from last week, our weekly win. And remember, all glory goes to God for this, people. It's all done, all the paperwork, everything signed. We can now bless our community support program members with a 2-minute video to 400 million worldwide.
Wait. Say that number again. If you weren't listening,
400 million worldwide. Okay, this is what teamwork is. You've seen him on the web. You've seen him plaster us out. He's been on the show a few times. But this is it, folks. You have to join the community support program in order to take advantage of this.
and be active in that. Don't just say, "Hey, I want my 2 minutes of fame, so I'm gonna hop on board for just to do it." No, we actually need you to hop on board and be part of this mission.
Oh yeah, this is going to take if you were to join this week, your 2 minutes probably wouldn't air until February. So see, that's how it works. You help us, we put everything in motion, and then we schedule you in there.
Huh?
Now, after your 2 minutes leaves, okay, cool. But until your 2 minutes, you better be blasting this mission out. Pretty fair?
I'd say.
All right, guys, I'm going to go through this one. Well, no, I can't say that. I'm going to go through this as many times as I have to. The 3 are set in stone. Don't try to change my mind. Do the workaround on it. Squeeze it this way or squeeze it that way, because it ain't going to work. God will never leave the mission. The suffering of veterans will not be used for profit. And no drugs or alcohol are allowed in the mission.
Pretty simple.
Kurt and Sue and the whole team right now, they don't question it.
This is how you know where you stand.
Yeah, yeah. This is how you look. I put it out there because in church yesterday, very good message. When you compromise, right, you cause confusion. Yeah. So I don't compromise. I got enough running through my head. I don't need any more. Forward operating base is the first facility. The national headquarters is going to be in West Kentucky. How is this confusing, people? I don't understand. How is it confusing? This is not me. This is God's plan. He's the one that gave the land in Makanda, Illinois. But veterans are nationwide. So don't think we don't need your help. Local assistance, national impact. The team got a little taste of those boxes this morning. There's still a little work to be done on them. But so far, we got 4 of our local community support program members to agree to put out the little orange box. Everybody, what's the box for? It's your opportunity to visit our members, say thank you, and give hope to heroes, i.e., put money in the orange box. We have this blessing. Outhouse Production Films. I served with their CEO over in Iraq. He was actually one of my medics. He's on a plane to Spain right now for a film festival.
Wow.
But our part of this is to find the volunteers who want to help. Lights, camera, action. You want real world experience, mentorship, training? Help us. We can help you get that. We need a 1 hour long documentary on the mission and file brush. That's the need. Your work will be featured on the Mark TV and Nonprofit TV to over 400 million worldwide. You're right. A couple conversations I've had. I have no idea what this takes. I don't want to know what it takes. I know God has blessed this, and this. So we need to put it all together. I can't do that without volunteers.
You should have people beating down the door to get in to help and participate in this. I mean, legit lines of people that want to get into this industry and get known. What a silver platter opportunity right here.
Oh, and you might interact with some veterans and give them hope.
Yeah.
I'm just not too sure on the people. Big thing this week.
Woohoo!
October 1st, our fellowship breakfast. Yeah, senior helpers. IHOP in Paducah, Kentucky. Forward operating base rush. I've been praying, we've been seeking a ministry partner from Southern Illinois to join us for years to help bring that breakfast to that facility. Don't tell me to do things and you're not willing to do it. The plan is solid. This is our outreach program. This is what we do. I got a couple people out in Arizona biting at the bit to get rolling. But I can't do that. I cannot say go and do until everything is set. And I'm sorry to say this, folks. That's going to take volunteers and patrons. That's what it's going to take.
We are asking, who is it that's going to do this? Please step forward. Do you know somebody who's interested, who might be interested, or even just want to know more? Send them our way. This is such a great opportunity. It's a great event.
Yeah, this is a great event. We've been doing this for years. It hasn't gone anywhere. Well, I take that back. COVID put a little dent in it. But we came back from COVID and we got to go into the IHOP. Wow, somebody that actually does breakfast. Amazing. There are so many nuances on the background, isn't there, Sue?
Certainly is.
This is just highlights. We could spend, I want to say we could do a whole telethon of every program, every issue, everything we talk about on our weekly huddle. We could do a whole 24 hours on that. Easy. But see, people don't want to hear that.
They want highlights. These are highlights. These are great highlights. And if you like what you're seeing here, know that there's a lot more in the works.
That's going to be the last slide.
Ooh.
That's the next slide.
Yeah. And I just want to point out, the first Wednesday of the month this time is literally October 1st. So don't miss it because you're not catching that. Hello. It's the first Wednesday of the month. October 1st. It's coming up next Wednesday, 2 days from now. God, October is only 2 days away. What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah. And when I was getting the slide together, I went, oh my God, that's Wednesday? Apparently it dropped off my calendar.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Because, yeah, guys and girls, Paducah is the one breakfast that I oversee. It is.
And you've been doing really well there with having a good attendance, a good number of new people each I almost said week, each month. It's been really successful.
Yeah. But see, I can't be in Arizona and Paducah, Kentucky at the same time. I cannot be at Forward Operating Base Rush and Paducah, Kentucky at the same time.
Nope. So we need people, we need money, we need all the things to be able to make this grow and expand because there are so many veterans out there. How many of you would like to be having breakfast on the first Wednesday of the month every month? Come on out, get this working with us here. If you're anywhere close to Paducah, then go to this one, see what it's all about. Enjoy breakfast, enjoy some fellowship.
It's the first Wednesday of the month. Plan accordingly. Oh, wait. Didn't we have two people come all the way from Arizona?
Sure did. They flew in for this.
I'm just saying.
Well, and also to see Fob Rush and all that. But hey, if you want to see that too, we can make that happen.
Again, you let us know. If you're willing to make the trip, we will give you the time. Come and see God's plan in action. Come and see what we are doing. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't build the slide for this, but October 18th, third Saturday, Index Day at our FOBs, right? Everybody gets to come and help. Okay.
Civilians don't know what that means.
For the civilians, all you need to know is we are building a facility in every state. On the third Wednesday of the month, you can plan on coming to your facility and lending a hand. Does that make it easier?
That's beautiful. Because the first time I heard you say Index Day, I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I got it.
I'm a civilian, for those that don't know.
I got it.
And I'm here volunteering. You don't have to be a veteran to volunteer. Anyone is welcome here.
You don't have to be a veteran to volunteer. What are you going to bring to the mission is the question. Everybody asks me, what do you need? What do you need? Everything. Look, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, join the team. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the next slide and we can have this discussion. This is what ran through my head after discussion with, well, you know they do these 10%. Yeah, I know they do. I know they do. But see, at Die Hard, we go big or we don't go at all, right? Let's see if we can make this happen. One night, nationwide. Just think what that could do. But see, we need volunteers to make it happen. We need individuals to say, I will arrange that. I will set up the little table. I will represent Project Die Hard. And if that's the one thing you do a year for us, praise be to God for it. You see, that's what I want out of the volunteers. Do what you say you're going to do. I put out the need. God answers prayers and puts things in place. There's things that needs are being answered, and I got you that. But the big need that I pray for every day is more godly people to come to this mission and help. Do you have a heart of service? That's the question. It is. Well, let me stop sharing so we can get big. There we go. There we go. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a guest tonight because you know what? Sue's been under the weather and she just was under the weather. She had to take care of herself. She handles the scheduling and all that. I know for a fact her email is full. I know for a fact. Because there is a veteran female at Southern Illinois University that reached out that is doing a research study for her PhD. Don't ask me any more about it because all I heard was there was an SIU student doing a research for her PhD involving female veterans. I think we need to have her on the podcast. I'm just spitballing here.
Hopefully by next week we can make that all come together. So come on and check it out next week. So if you're, if you don't have it on your calendar, then we're here every week. Put it on your calendar.
Yeah.
Highlight. That's going to be a good one.
Tune in. There's some things in the works that are amazing.
Yeah.
Are amazing. Cancel that. I just want to minimize it and not close it. Okay. Last week I went out to Lexington, right? Little Mania Wrestling.
I haven't heard much yet. I want to know more.
It was great. To the people that wanted me to record, that's not my gig, man. I was doing my job. That's my job. Answering questions. Oh, you know what? Sue can do that too. Sue can answer your questions. Kurt can do that. Kurt can answer your questions. If you want to attend our event and walk around with those little film thingies, volunteer. Let us know. Oh, we have somebody that could use the footage and get you some credit. How many again?
400 million.
Yeah.
So far.
So, do we see how this works out, folks? You come to the mission, you do your best. You don't break the 3 rules. You get experience, you get exposure, you get what you put in, put it that way.
Yeah.
What more do we need to talk about? I mean, I don't know.
So, as far as that event then with the wrestling, tell us more about how that came about and how you ended up there. And
oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I was getting sidetracked. Little Mania Wrestling, veteran owned, right? Came to us through Mark Balin of On the Mark TV. I had the opportunity to take 20 veterans from Western Kentucky to this event. It didn't happen because I didn't have the volunteers. It
We
literally
need
didn't
more
happen.
volunteers. Sorry.
It didn't happen because as much as I wanted to take 20 veterans from Western Kentucky out to this event, I couldn't find that one person in Paducah to say, hey, I got that. I can make that happen. But now, out of that weekend,
Mm-hmm.
out of that, not even a weekend, Thursday, Little Mania Wrestling travels all over the United States. Oh, wait, they're going out into Wyoming next week. Yeah. So everybody knows how this mission started with a motorcycle build, right? And I've said it more than once that motorcycle is sitting in 500-600 pieces out in my shop. So now here's the blessing to Project Diehard. They are going to take that bike and tour it nationwide when it's completed. And then when we get the community support here in Southern Illinois or Western Kentucky, Little Mania Wrestling is going to set up an event next year or 2 years when that motorcycle will be auctioned off. So, the offer to anybody who steps up, Harley Davidson dealers, motorcycle shops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal. You take on that build. We will help you raise funds. You don't look, don't ask us. We don't got it. You build the bike with veterans. That's our request. You teach veterans a hobby, a trade, a skill, and you record it. You send that footage to us and we put it into our social media loops so everybody can see what's going on. That's part of the transparency. Now, when it's built, all completed, we take all that footage and we edit it in to go along with Little Mania TV to air while they're displaying the bike. Sue, can you tell me the benefits of that to
Oh
somebody?
my gosh. Where do I begin? Uh, the number of people that are going to be impacted by that. Actually, motorcycles really speak to a lot of people, don't they? If you are a biker, you're a biker. Now I'm saying that coming from somebody who I've owned a Harley. I've never gotten into it to that extent. I'm not like I never was at that point. I was a so I don't consider myself a biker, although I appreciate and I enjoy riding a motorcycle. So there's I think about my cousin. That man back in the day would put on, I don't know, several hundred, if not thousands of miles over the course of a weekend just because he could. And he saw the country doing that. There's so many that do that. And people automatically, if you see another motorcycle riding by, you're automatically being recognized by someone. It's typically how it kind of works. You're part of that community. So the connections that can be made and the appreciation that goes into the motorcycles, and to be able to promote the whole thing that you're talking about here, putting it together, teaching veterans how to do that, and to be able to take that to being on the road then with Little Mania Wrestling, so that they can promote that and share it around with all their folks, their audiences. I just see so many levels of success and wins and excitement and people knowing who Project Diehard is that didn't have another way to find out.
You're right. Look, I see this to the shop or the person in the shop that's going to help join the team and build it up, right? You get to bring veterans together and give them hope through fellowship. You get to teach them a new trade.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all that happens, I'm great with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to get that exposed out that you're helping veterans to the best of our ability. And I know right now that would reach 400 million worldwide.
Wow, no brainer. Interested? Who's got this?
Step up.
Step up, be first in line so that you can be the one to make a difference.
Uh, Again, all these little questions I've been receiving about it and all this. Look, the first thing that has to happen is a shop or into a person that's going to take on this has to reach out and say, I'm willing to talk about it. Let's see how we can do this.
Be the first, because you know what? There's only one number one.
There's only one that's going to be chosen.
Oh, you know what? There's somebody that just joined us.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and bring him in right away?
Yeah, bring them in.
Hey. How's it going?
It is going absolutely well. I feel like I was chosen reluctantly.
What? I don't think
He's
so.
like, oh, bring him in. Bring him in if we've got to.
Oh, no. Usually she's like, we'll give him a couple times to get settled. I'm like, no, get in here. Bring them in. Because I love doing this stuff live.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
There you go. You got
the
our brain
person
damage
that
going on again.
to the person that made the comment about why do you do it live? I don't do them live. I make mistakes. Welcome to life.
Welcome to life. I'm literally blowing my nose because I'm not feeling great right now, but I'm here doing what I can. I can only hear you through one ear right now. But you know what? That's life. Life happens. We're doing the best we can. Truly.
And that is what hope is about. Always have hope to move forward.
Even on your days that are not your best days, you can still do something. You can still make something of it. If you need to just literally chill, it's okay to do that too. Give yourself some grace.
Yeah. The discussion Sue and Kurt can tell you of how many hats, quote unquote, I wear.
That's a phrase I use all the time. Of you're wearing too many hats. You got to put some on the hook and give it to somebody else. But we
I
need
had that.
to do that. We need people to put them on.
Yeah. That was a discussion in the pastor group that I talk with. You know, you have to, you know, a couple of them, I'm going to take a few days off. Okay. Well, when are you going to? Did you kick him out or did he leave?
I'm not sure. I think he's frozen. It's all good.
But I will take a break. I want to take a break. I want to sit back and just watch this grow.
Me too.
But we need people to join the team to make that happen.
Yeah. Believe it or not, if you haven't noticed, we have fun. We like to have fun. Hello, join the fun.
We do have fun. Now, if you make it onto the weekly leadership huddle, we have fun, but there are days where it's not so fun.
Reality. Life happens.
Yeah. Especially when I hear feedback and I go to my team and go, okay, answer this. I'm tough. I am. I'm not lying. But I'm fair. I don't call one teammate out over another, do I?
Not that I recall. Nope.
I don't do it. Never believed in it. Even in the Army, I never called out a soldier over another in a group of people. Now, if I had to talk to that soldier, then that's something that, all right, hey, we're going to set time and we're going to go talk. But I'm not going to do it out in front of the team. Why? Because that demoralizes the team.
Yep.
That doesn't spur people to do good. But when I do a mass email to the team of an issue, and I don't call people out, that brings that issue to the top of the flow.
So, I don't know what it is about what you just said that made me think about a group that we get together with in the mornings. And actually, my attendance has not been good recently. But there's the Motivational Readers Mastermind Network. Have we ever told you about that? I'm trying to remember.
You have.
Because that's something, when you're talking about something that will help you grow, help you in so many ways, and something to look forward to, because they get together Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in the morning. They get together at 7 a.m. Central, and they read from amazingly good books. Things like, actually, I'm trying to remember what one they're reading right now, because I think recently it was like Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People, like the coveted, wonderful self-help type books. Exactly that type of book. Exactly that. And they will read, somebody in the group will read maybe half a chapter at a time, because it's going to be, 15, 20 minutes of reading. And then the group discusses it. It's a mastermind group. And it's actually, it took me a moment to kind of get the feel for how this all is, because literally they would call you Mastermind Brian and they refer to me as Mastermind Sue. And it's amazing. Oh yeah. The good book.
The book. Every morning I'm in this book.
Uh-huh.
before any other book.
And having a group that you can talk with about what you're reading, doesn't that make it nice to be able to go beyond yourself with the thoughts that are happening there?
Yeah. Again, I want to start that on our networks. I need a volunteer to step up and say, "Hey, on every day of the week on this day, we will be doing this on this network." And I want veterans to come and interact with us. Okay? But when I say us, I mean the whole team, not me. I have my circle. And Santa ran away. Now he's back.
Oh, I'm so excited to see Santa Papa John joining us. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and bring him in right away. Ready or not, here he comes.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Awesome. How are you guys? It's been a while. It's been a crazy couple months, 6 weeks. Dad's still in the hospital, so there's been trips to Canada a couple times, and yeah, it's he's getting better, and he's now admitted that he's not going home. So now it's long-term care and setting up for nursing home. So, but the spell has brought, or the fall has brought him to realize that it's time. You know, he'll be 94 here in 2 months. So, I
Nice.
mean, 5 weeks ago, he was still driving to his own grocery shop and cooking his own meals. So he's had a heck of a run. There's nothing wrong with that.
Awesome.
And there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I need some help."
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to do, but there's nothing wrong with it. We
yeah,
all need that.
exactly. So how are you guys? How's Brian been doing?
Lord, oh Lord.
I know. Where do you start, right?
All praise and glory to God.
Absolutely. Times
Yeah,
two.
I don't know what you've gleaned from earlier in this episode, but God has moved mountains with this mission.
Good. That is a wonderful way of putting it.
Sue, how many?
Let's see here. 400 million is the number that we're working with. 400 million
Worldwide.
worldwide. That is the exposure that's happening now with On the Mark TV and all of the craze, the
Yep.
network, and yeah. Well, Brian, go ahead.
No, that's just
Now, hang on, Brian.
go on.
I know exactly where you're going to go with this. And I'm going to tell you, I seen a little girl last night on TikTok that says, my dad has lots of friends. I want to ask 120,000 friends to give me $1. $1 from 120,000 friends so we can buy grandma's house so that we don't have to live in a tent. In 4 days, she got 90,000 people to donate $1
Yeah,
in
I know.
4 days. So that gives me encouragement to understand what you're about to say is if we had 100,000 people donate $5 a piece, where could we go with this mission?
Brother, no. I want 400 million to give $1 a piece.
You know, not asking for the whole lot to donate, just asking for a little bit of the whole lot, right?
brother, it doesn't it hasn't changed. 90% of every dollar you give builds a facility or sponsors a fellowship breakfast.
Yep, absolutely. And if you're going to ask for the whole thing, just go ahead and ask. The worst case scenario is you're only going to get 350,000 might.
Oh, shucks.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh,
A month?
we'll figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
A month. Let's figure out how to do that.
But yeah, that blew me away. I had to show my wife that one, and I'm going, first of all, she's up your alley, Brian. She has the cojones to ask. Nobody ever gets anything without asking. That's point number one. Point number two is a dollar going to break you, but it's going to save my life? You can say the exact same thing, Brian. You know, we want to ask everybody. A dollar's not going to hurt anybody, but a dollar from 100,000 or 200 or a million or five, whatever the number you choose, will change how many lives in our mission.
Oh my gosh.
Santa? Let me see if I can pull up that last slide again. Hold on. Let me pull up this last slide again. I just got to get over because, yeah, let's pull up this last slide. You ready?
I'm ready. Is this a drum roll requirement? Texas Roadhouse. There we go. Nationwide. Hoofda. That could be
One night
one night.
nationwide.
That could be huge.
But we need a volunteer. We need volunteers to make it happen. That's the whole thing people don't understand.
Right. Yep.
Okay. The groundwork is in place.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
One night nationwide. Can you imagine what that could do to this mission?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
But it just takes that volunteer to step up and say, I will handle this Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's not simple, but it's easy.
Right. Yeah, Curtin too. I don't know how close your closest Texas Roadhouse, but mine's in St. Cloud, which is 60 miles from me.
Mm.
Well, again, brother, Panera Bread does it. There's a lot of restaurants do these nights.
Chipotle.
Chipotle, right? All that.
Uh,
And I got it. I would, yeah. I got a Texas Roadhouse 2 miles from me. I know the manager quite well. I can set up a table anytime I want. But you know what? You're right. The cojones to ask.
Yep.
Paducah, Kentucky, Texas Roadhouse could pay the electric bill for 1 month.
Yeah.
And that would be a blessing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But just think if we could make one night a year at Texas Roadhouse a Project Die Hard night.
Yeah. That would be absolutely incredible, amazing, whatever adjective you wanted to throw in there. and the blessings would be unbelievably thankful.
But the start of it is volunteers.
Yeah.
Okay. As we just talked about in the podcast, if a volunteer steps up and says, "This is the one thing a year I will do for Die Hard, I will arrange the Texas Roadhouse thing." Praise be to God.
Yeah.
As I've told everybody, if you come to the mission and you accept a task, see it through.
Yeah.
And keep the team informed. That's it.
That one's not a huge ask.
No.
That one's very doable. For example, our 16-year-old put together 4 of these type events in the matter of an evening, one a month for the next few months for our water ski club. And it literally was her being online, looking up these options and applying and seeing if, waiting for the emails to come back and be approved. She's 16 and she did it all.
Really?
Yeah. It's not hard. It just takes some dedicated effort. It was her idea. She went out and did it. And now we've had one in already, and we got 3 more coming up here between the, October, November, December. And I think there's more on the horizon here for in the spring again too. We're just kind of seeing how it goes. But anybody could do that and just have it be to the benefit of Project Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just coordinate with Brian or one of us somehow. We got to be coordinated on that. And do it.
Well, again, if you can get it arranged in the next couple months, I'm not going to say don't do it.
Exactly.
But the end goal is this right here, what I showed on the screen.
Yeah.
One night nationwide.
How cool would that be?
Hoofda.
Yeah.
It's not how cool it would be, it's how cool it's going to be. Because if we start with 10 one night a year, imagine what that would do. And then we go bigger, and then we go bigger, and then we go bigger. How about Western Kentucky, Southern Illinois? Texas Roadhouse in Paducah, Texas Roadhouse in Marion, St. Louis, Cape Girardeau. There's like 8 within an hour drive.
Yeah.
If we could get one person to arrange all that 8 for one night, and before you ask me to do it, you want to handle all the Zoom meetings and phone calls and politicians and everything else?
Are Texas Roadhouse corporate stores, or are they some of them franchisees? I don't know that answer.
I don't either.
I was just Googling to see how many are out there. And AI says there are 730 locations worldwide.
Well, that would be nationwide because I don't think they're outside of the states.
Yeah, because it has some other related under, let's see, under, where does it say it? Texas Roadhouse Inc. also has something called Jaggers and Bubba's 33.
Yeah, I got it, people. It's all marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they're franchised or not. All I know is that this 10% donation night is a corporate thing that even franchisees have to do.
Ooh, it is actually a publicly traded company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NASDAQ.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Tell
All
Jessica.
right.
Is they make juicy buns with that amazing cinnamon butter, and
Yeah.
the steaks are pretty good too.
Gonna make me drool. I haven't had supper yet.
Oh well, there you go.
Oh, fantastic.
Sue, if Brian, if Mr. Kurt did not tell you, I have to go on TikTok after this because I'm at 99,750.
Congratulations.
So
Make it
between
happen.
tonight and tomorrow night, I'm gonna make it happen. Yesterday, I took the day off. I didn't even turn the computer on. I watched the football game and relaxed and visited with my wife. And we even had a nap together, which was wonderful in the afternoon. And we just, enjoyed life together.
And you make time to be here with us. So I got to ask you that question. What makes you join us? Why do you support Project Die Hard?
Because I believe in the mission and I believe in the ability of the people behind this mission to help another fellow veteran versus our government not giving the support that the veterans truly need.
Awesome. Oh, we are grateful to have you here. And you know what? We are coming up at the end here where, you know how we end this. We always wrap up with giving a word of hope to our veterans. So actually, Santa Papa John, I will start with you with that.
You will you? Okay. If you're out there and you are a veteran and you are of need, not that we ever hear the story that a veteran is in need, please reach out. We will be here to talk, to guide you to the assistance that you need to get you over your whatever you want to call it that you are facing right this moment. And we don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever. The phone rings, we will answer. And I know my phone number is not there, but you can find my phone number because it's all over the internet. And I will gladly talk to any veteran that is contemplating doing something dumb. And that's the polite way of saying those words. But we are here to help. We are stretching out and we are doing the best that we can to provide veterans with the assistance to get them onto the next phase of their happy life, that they can provide some assistance to the next veteran. Back to you, Sue.
Excellent. Actually, Brian, I'll give you next word.
It's the same every week. Brothers and sisters, do not give up. If the Lord God could save my life, He can save yours. If the Lord God can give us 20 acres in a 10,000 square foot building, think what He can give you. It's all in hope. It's all in hope. Don't give up the fight. If you're looking for something to do, volunteer at projectdiehard.org. Back to you, Sue.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And you know what, Kurt, you are up next.
Oh, I was watching. I didn't even think his eyes were blinking. I thought he was sleeping there for a little bit. We've only seen each other on 5 meetings today, so we're doing something.
Tough being popular.
I'm trying to get off his naughty list, folks. I hope it's helping.
He's got a long way to climb up the ladder yet.
But there is hope.
There is hope.
All right. So speaking of a long way to climb up a ladder, let's talk about this 12-year journey that Sue and I are on, impassioned to help people with disabilities water ski. I went to Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, saw a bunch of veterans just, really being served and really teaching me a lot. And that's what got me on this veteran path, seeing veterans water ski. And then it got me thinking, that, if I grow all this water skiing with my wife Sue here and our daughter family and our water ski family friends, and then a veteran doesn't show up to one of our events because the veteran loses his life to suicide or her life to suicide, boy, that just saddens my heart. It just really bursts my bubble. So the hope that I have is for you to know that you are wanted and needed. I need you to come on this trek with us. Now, it may not be being fired up about water skiing, but we can list, 60 other options on the smorgasbord of life for you to go out there and do and to show the world how to do it like those veterans did for me 12 years ago. Can I sign you up?
Yes. That's an easy one to say yes. Awesome. You guys are amazing. And as I always like to remind everybody, there's that song, God's Not Done With You Yet. Go listen to that song. The lyrics in there, I love it. And you're here for a reason, truly. Right? You are here for a reason. God's not done with you yet. Come join us. Come play with us. Come have some fun and help this mission grow. We're here for you, and we're here every Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Central with Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. Looking forward to seeing you next week. And until then, as always,